Hello, welcome to Flutter Onsite, a show where we show you what's going on with Flutter on-site at Google events. Today I'm here at Google Developer Days China 2019, and we have a lot of exciting Flutter things happening. We have various sessions, and we also have an interactive demo zone. And we also have Flutter developers and partners and experts that we'll be interviewing firsthand. So let's have a look. Hello, 我的名字是马丁。
我的名字是 Zoe。
It's your first time at this conference here in Shanghai. Could you tell us about your experience here in the Flutter area in general with the developers you've been speaking with?
It's definitely great to see like all the passion and the momentum from the community.
There's so many developers here, and I think they're really pushing the bounds of what Flutter can do.
The line of people coming rounding around and around and around.
Probably like 50 people waiting in line just to talk to us. That's really exciting.
And we had to form a little queue to get into the Flutter booth. There was that much passion.
Really, clearly see that local developers' enthusiasm enjoying this conference.
I've had developers use Flutter in like completely unconventional ways, like rip the framework apart from the engine.
A lot of people knew a lot of Flutter like better than me, and I actually learned a lot. And I also made some personal friends as well.
I can see that a lot of local developers just have high expectations about Flutter development in China market.
I'm here with Xavier, the winner of our Flutter Create Grand Prize. It was such a cool story, and it's a blessing to have you here in person, so thank you for joining us. I'm curious, what inspired you to write this app?
其实我做了2个应用，一个是天气，一个是指南针。后来我将它们合并在一起了，就这样。
After seeing how many submissions and excitement we had around the world, we're thinking about running it again. What advice would you have for a future participant?
我觉得学习 Flutter 是非常简单的一件事。我都是从官方的教程，还有文档那些去学习，很快就做出了这个应用。
I'm here with Ju Wanshuo from ByteDance, who delivered a session with me yesterday, and you told the story of how ByteDance is using Flutter on several of your apps. Could you tell us more about that?
There is really a lot of products in ByteDance. We use Flutter to develop, like today's headline, hello, top bar, and there's really a lot of, but I can't say.
What has your experience with Flutter within ByteDance been so far like?
It's definitely helped us to improve our developer efficiency.
Obviously, you've been using Flutter at Grab, but before we get into Flutter, what is Grab?
Grab is a company which providing the online car booking for the delivery and payment services in Southeast Asia. Flutter can help us efficiently build a very high performance application. So it helped us a lot. So we decided to develop a new merchant app from zero.
It is glad to see that Google has made great achievements in many fields, and the functionality of Flutter has also grown a lot.
You know, most of the people viewing this weren't there in person, so could you tell us what you talked about and what they can learn from it?
We figured we'd take the 30 minutes of our talk and we'd build this fancy chat bubble with awesome features. We kind of wanted to show how compact Flutter code can be and how rich the features you can build with so few lines of code.
We walked through how do you create widgets, how does Flutter manage creation and destruction of widgets, and then did a little bit of live coding on stage.
I actually made 2 demo videos on the stage, and I think the audience really liked them too.
Hopefully people have gone away with more of a sense of how Flutter paints widgets to the screen.
One of the things you helped me with is the 10-cent video case study, which we showed in the keynote.
Talking about this video is so excited about this, and also trust me, it's also a very special experience for me because Tencent is a huge company and also really important to me a lot in China.
It's really nice to see how they're using Flutter in so many areas. Could you tell us more about what Alibaba is and how you've used Flutter?
大家好，我是来自阿里巴巴闲鱼团队的宗兴。阿里巴巴是中国目前最大的科技公司啊。然后这个闲鱼呢，是目前作为这个整个为大家提供更多的这种C2C 的闲置交易。
We did a case study with your team about this, but can you tell us more about how you've used Flutter within your app?
我们闲鱼在大量的产品和页面上面使用了 Flutter 帮助我们快速的构建了我们的 APP 和很多新的业务，给了我们业务上面很多的机会，所以在这个上面，我们和 Flutter 团队一起共同构建了很多目前来讲在社区内的主要的 Flutter 的中间件和一些基础的生态设施。
What kind of widget are you and why?
Animated position kind of fits pretty well. I really like change and mixing things up.
Well, obviously, I'm the hero widget. You know, not all heroes wear capes.
I am a parent widget. My son just turned 1 year old 2 weeks ago, and I want to be a good parent.
I'm already a widget.
You're right. You should go check out the Matt widget. What does Dash's voice sound like?
Hello, I am Dash.
I'm Dash. I'm Dash.
I am Dash.
It's a really difficult question. Give me a second.
If you could hot reload anything in your life, what would it be and why?
It's important that it's stateful hot reload. I don't want to like push hot reload and then have to start from a baby. That would be kind of weird.
Oh, I hope I can hard reload commute. Click a button somewhere and get to the next station within a second. I'll definitely do that.
Right now it's probably my breakfast today. It tasted good, but I feel like terrible now.
Okay. Any kind of thoughts or advice for those that are new to starting with Flutter?
I think you should just jump right in.
Just start composing things together and seeing what happens.
Try some of the features, try latest 1.9, try Flutter for web.
Dive a little bit under the hood. Go and dig into the Flutter source code. It's a great place to go and find out what's powering your app.
And Flutter is super cool. Just to try, give it a shot. Don't be shy.
So there you have it at GDD China 2019. We had an awesome time showing you around the venue, what's going on with Flutter at the sandbox, and speaking to Flutter engineers and to community members. For everything else, go check out flutter.dev. See you next year.
And you know what, Martin, you're so great. Give me the hug, please.